Hey there, Grumpy Old Fart here. Be sure to check me out over on Rumble. There you'll find all of my stuff from YouTube, plus my political and social commentary and weekly current events, which YouTube frowns on. Links to my Rumble channel as well as my other YouTube channels and links to let you order my books are in the description of this video. If you enjoy my content, please like, subscribe, share, and comment. I welcome your comments, even if you disagree with me. Now, on with the video. Hey there, Grumpy Old Fart here. I'm doing a historic haunting video on The Hole. This is a little embarrassing, actually. I try to be as complete in my research as possible, and I try to include all the pertinent information with every video that I do. I am human, and I know it is hard to believe, but I do make mistakes from time to time. For example, I did a video on the Immortal Count a few weeks ago, and I just realized that I said Mary Shelley when I meant to say Bram Stoker. My bad. Kudos to all of you who caught it. Go and check that video out. Along the same lines, a few weeks ago, I did a video on Alcatraz prison, and it was a good video. There's a lot of paranormal activity there, and a bunch showed up in my research, and I thought the video was pretty good. I thought I'd gotten all of it. The problem was, evidently I missed a big one, and for that I apologize. Go check that video out as well. We're going to continue as like an addendum to that one. Here we go. Just a quick recap. Alcatraz served as a prison from 1933 to 1936. It was regarded by the prison system and the inmates alike as one of the most brutal prisons in the nation. Beatings and other punishments were pretty regular for virtually no reason. Just speaking out of turn got you beat. So, one of the most terrifying punishments that the prisoners had to endure was solitary confinement in the Hole. The Hole was an isolation nightmare with no amenities. You had a toilet, a sink, and a bed, and that was it. There was no light. You couldn't hear anything. You were alone in the cell, and that was it. It was literally a form of sensory deprivation. Prisoners were often sent to the Hole for days at a time. As I recall, there was one guy who got sent there for a lot longer than that. I think it was more than a year. It was bad. Prisoners understandably hated the cells in the Hole. One cell in particular was said to be inhabited by an inhuman and otherworldly entity, which the prisoners dubbed the Thing. It was the guards. I don't know if the guards believed it or not, but I would assume they used it as a form of punishment intentionally, forcing them to go into this place. So maybe the prisoners fearing that, I'm thinking maybe the guards took advantage of it. Well, in 1940, a prisoner was sent to the Hole for the night. His screams of anguish, fear, and agony echoed through the prison for hours. He cried out that something was in there with him, that particular something had red glowing eyes. The guards intentionally ignored him. One would imagine, I'm not trying to take the side of the guards here, but I would imagine if you put somebody in the Hole, they screamed a lot, so the guards kind of got used to ignoring it. So I'm not excusing it, but that's probably what happened. At any rate, so this went on all night. When the cell door was opened in the morning, this particular prisoner was found dead. His wide-open, bloated eyes and facial expression denoted extreme fear. There were marks around his throat, but no other signs of violence. The coroner examined him and ruled that he'd been murdered by strangulation because he could not have made the marks himself. They could not be self-inflicted. Now, here's another scary aspect of this. While his body was being examined, that particular prisoner was witnessed at morning roll call by more than a dozen people, including the guards. That particular prisoner subsequently vanished into thin air. And it's in the logbooks. It's there. This guy was counted at roll call while he was being examined by the coroner. I did a video a while back on the New Mexico State Prison because they had a big riot there. And the consensus there of all the different investigators were that there was some sort of demonic activity in that prison. I would imagine there's probably a demon in Alcatraz as well. The sheer brutality of the place, all the bad people that went there, more than likely would have attracted some sort of a demonic presence. It may very well still be there. Who knows? Again, I can't believe I missed this. It was such a big part of this story, but I did. And I did this video to amend the first one. At any rate, if there's going to be a demonic entity at a prison, yeah, Alcatraz would be the prison to have that. So, I hope this finds everybody well. Hope you all had a nice Halloween. God bless one and all. Clarissa Lowe, a historian from the future. Delmore Kane, a Civil War veteran turned outlaw. This oddball pairing faces a conspiracy of epic proportions spanning the centuries. If you like action and adventure westerns with a splash of science fiction and fantasy, check out my book series Drifters and their ongoing adventures.